Probably one of the most common questions that I get asked almost on a daily basis, especially from new business owners, is what entity structure should I be or should I use? And 99% of the time, I would suggest becoming an LLC. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. A lot of people think it stands for Limited Liability Corporation. The why they think that is that prior to the advent of LLCs in the mid 90s, the only way to get legal protection would be to be incorporated. The LLC, as defined by the IRS, is deemed to be disregarded. So there is no tax benefit. It's completely a legal play. What happens if you're not a separate legal entity, if you were to get sued in the capacity of doing something within your business, your personal assets are in jeopardy. They could sue you personally, and then they could also sue for the assets of the corporation. With a separate legal entity like an LLC, it shelters your personal assets from any liability. The IRS says that if you are an LLC, that designation is disregarded, meaning we don't care you're an LLC. If you're a single member LLC, and your title as an LLC is member, if ever asked, if you're a single member LLC, you file on a Schedule C on your personal return as if you were not an LLC. If you're a multi-member LLC, meaning one owner, more than one owner, you file a partnership return as if you were not an LLC. So it's completely a legal play, but I would suggest that every company at least start out with an LLC, get that legal protection. And then if it warrants, there are some things we can do from a tax perspective to be taxed differently, but the first step is to become an LLC. That's what I would suggest.